Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy Career Mode here in the beginning of Season 7 of our Youth Academy Career Mode here with Wakefield. We're in the Premier League, and not only are we in the Premier League, but we are also in the Europa League as well. We have a load of money to spend, 338 million to spend, in fact. And we have our youth academies out on 3 countries already: England, Egypt, and France. It might be the last time we ever see those go out somewhere as well. And we are kicking things off with a transfer offer for Sam Bryant. Now, we sold him for $890K at the very beginning of the season, and then we bought him back for $64 million last season. And we could sell him for nearly triple that this season as well. I'm not interested in selling in Sam Bryant. However, we do already have our board objectives figured out for this season. I'm going to go ahead and say them now. They might change within stuff, maybe score five goals outside, 5 outside of the box goals, and including free kicks. So that's done. Reach the semi-final of the Europa League, so we're gonna have to try our best to do that. Win a domestic cup, the Carabao Cup or FA Cup. We must win that. Score 100 goals in the season. Have a profit of at least 100 million by the end of the January transfer window. So we're gonna have to let go of some players for sure. And then have a player who's top goal scorer of the Premier League by the end of the season as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try and improve our squad as much. I want to create a backup squad as well. And we also have players already in the Youth Academy that we could bring up as well that could do the job, like Correa. This guy right here instantly comes in, and he could be one of the best players. Everybody else here needs time to grow still, and honestly, they might be brought in to like kind of loan them out. Like Cabrera might be caught in to loan out, but Daniel Correa is going to be brought in instantly, and will be one of the players that will either play on for a second team or will be a loaned out player. Alright, some transfer deals going down. Zachary Evans wants, or not Zachary Evans, Atletico Madrid wants Zachary Evans. I'm trying to get as much money as I can for that. I did just accept a $98.5 million value offer for Michael Evans. His contract must be expiring because that's his market value. I was honestly getting kind of bored, and I didn't really like Michael Evans that much, so it's looking like he's going to PSG. I do have some replacements already lined up possibly for him to bring in, but we're going to have to for sure sell him, and I think this is him walking out of the door right now. Michael Evans, he's done the job here for us for however long he's been here, almost near the beginning, I believe. And Michael Evans gone for $98.5 million. Sam Bryant, Manchester United want them. If Manchester United are going to come and get them, they're going to have to pay big here. Do they have anybody that I can take? Obviously, I can only take Youth Academy players. I'm just trying to see if they have anybody that I would love to see, love to take. It's looking like they won't. We are just going to have to just offer them straight money. It's looking like straight money. Look at the center backs. Remind me, I need a better center back duo. They're going to have to offer some serious money if they want to take Sam Bryant after one season of just playing with him. They want 143. They think a 9% sell-on clause is going to help them out. It's not. I'm going down to 190. A 9% sell-on clause will help me out there. They want 166. Lowest I'm going is 185, to be honest. So we're just going to offer them 185, remove the sell-on clause, see what they say. I can't understand. We can offer 185 million to make that happen. So after one season, Sam Bryant is leaving the club again. You've got to be kidding me. They were not supposed to accept 185. The lowest the assistant manager said was 160. 185, okay. Well, I guess we're getting 185 million for Brian. So Weber's going to be our striker again. And there he goes. Sam Bryant, 185 million. I can't believe he did one season. He did a good season as well. But 185 million. You can almost not say no to that. But he's going to Man United. So they had to pay big, and they paid big for sure. He's gone from the club now. We'll have to find another backup striker or another striker possibly to replace him in the starting 11, or maybe a dual striker partnership as well. That's a real possibility. Now, there's a real possibility that we bring back Jack Laird back from Chelsea after only selling him a season ago. we could bring him back, and we can bring him back for cheaper than what we actually sold him to. Did we sell him last season? We did. We sold him for 200 million, and I guess he only gave him a 2-year contract because his contract is expiring in 12 months. So we could get him for cheaper than what we sold him for. So that could be an absolute bargain of a deal. I'm gonna think about it a little bit because we do have Harrison Steele still at the club. We are going center back shopping, and we're going to the club that we just sold Sam Bryan to. Manchester United have a very decent looking center back, 21 years old, 81 overall. He could replace either Acuna or Petit. I'm not too bothered on which one he will replace because they are both, I mean, they're both overall. Keller might actually stop in the starting lineup as well, but Acuna's like gotta go for sure. So he's actually gonna replace Acuna, and the other one will probably replace Petit as well. We're gonna offer them his market value of 23 million. They want Barrios plus that. I'm not willing to let go of Barrios. I actually kind of like them coming off the bench, but I will offer them 23, 50k, whatever. They want 23.8. I'm gonna try and possibly get lower to 20 then, because they might lower themselves down to 20 million. I'm offering them 21 million and see what they say. I will go as high as to 23, obviously, but if I can get them for a little bit cheaper than 23, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We have 564k. I'm going to get them flat for 23, be a little bit petty. They want 23,100. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be really petty. You want to be petty? I can be petty. 1k less to that 23,100 mark. We are going to go ahead and pick them up for 23.99k. He wants important. That is perfectly fine. I'm not sure why there isn't sound to this. Not sure why, but there isn't. So you know what? We're just going to roll with the punches. I'm going to accept the wages as well. It feels way too quiet. Please, like, have something. Have something here. If this doesn't have sound here, then something's wrong with the game. You know what? The game might even crash. That might be what's wrong with it. There's not game sound at all. But Giannis Rio will join the squad from Manchester United. We are also going to go ahead and bring in Raiso Sieta, a right back off the free agent market. 81 overall. He might be the main focus to replace Evans. It's a bit of a step down in rating, but I think Sieta is going to be a fresh face into that back line. And our whole back line has pretty much changed besides kind of Young, because the whole back line will change now. Edgar Robert, he could be a backup striker, or he could even face Weber in being a starter striker. But we are going to go ahead and try and bring him in from Watford. They're going to want 56 million plus a selling clause. I'm going to offer them 50 million. Obviously no selling clause at all. I don't want one. They want 55. I think I can get it pretty low here. I think if I speak to them enough, they got a little bit in them. The tension is rising rapidly. They are looking firm on that 55 million. I'm going to try and get 53 million. That's not bad for possibly a backup striker. It's actually not that good either for a backup striker. But Edgar Robert will join the squad as our new either backup striker or possibly replacing Weber again. That'd be insane if we were to replace Weber again. Our first scouting report of the season. We're kicking off in France, and it's looking like an absolute just terrible. So first one is not great. We are going over to Egypt, where the nation honestly isn't that great, known for giving us great talent in FIFA, and is looking like it might continue on that trend. And then over to the homeland in England, where it's been iffy-ishy. Benjamin Bull, I might just bring him in just for that name. His value is less than $1 million, but Benjamin Bull will join the squad in our youth academy. And honestly, I can't lie, our team is looking kind of set. Weber, Steele, Jacobs, Davey, Moyano, Vargas, Young, Rio, Keller, Sieta, Evans. Our bench is Robert, Barnett might change, Cunningham, Hernandez might change actually, Petit, Johan, and Barrios. So if I were to improve this team, it would be, I think Correa is going to take over Barrios. I think it would be to possibly bring in a new cam and possibly even 2 new cams in this formation. And if I sell Barnett, I'm going to be honest, I think Jack Laird is coming to the squad, back to the squad after 1 season away. So I think a cam is in store. But other than that, where's this guy? First game of the season, and we have new kits. I didn't change my home kit at all. My home kit stayed the same. Our away kit is a full-on yellow kit with little like grayish kind of yellow, dark yellow accents on the design, and then a full-on black and white kit as our alternate kit. We are going to play with the yellow kit here. First off, let's get into it. Our team hasn't changed at all besides our back line pretty much, besides obviously Young. And let's get in the game. Let's see what we can do against Tottenham, one of the teams that we battled it for top 4 last season. We eventually lost out, obviously. We're in the Europa League. Alright, let's see. We mean business this season. Let's see if the same is pretty much same as our team. Weber is in the starting 11 now, obviously. Davey. Davey gets past Emi Martinez, and goal number 1 of the season is scored by the main man, Davey himself. And we're up 1-0 against Tottenham.
Well, here's the replay.
Vargas over the top for Weber. Can he beat Mark White? Initially, yes. Kind of left the ball in the pass, though. And we'll go halftime up 1-0 against Tottenham. Sunset, Brian Gill. It's all Tottenham right now, and Brian Gill levels it up. It's 1-1. Keller. Sunset pushed up by Evans. Out for a corner. We will go ahead and make some subs. Weber on, Barnett on, and you know what? I'm going to give Kadea a start as well. Actually, no, I'm not. I am going to give Kadea a start, but Vargas will stay on as well. Damsgaard switching the field to Jet Spence, and his pass into the box was awful. And we might have one last opportunity here to try and win the game. It's Barnett going out wide. Diassi to beat. Jet Spence is catching up. We have him in the midfield. Robert, I think he was offside. Didn't score anyway, and that's game over. A 1-1 draw to kick the season off.
What do you think the visitors will feel about
Simon Hoffman, our original Youth Academy great prospect, is 99 overall at Bayern Leverkusen. This would be an insane purchase to bring him back after I really did just buy Robert as well. But we could say goodbye to Weber. We bring in Hoffman, and Hoffman could be our starting striker back into the team instead of trying to bring Jack Laird, whose contract is not expiring. We bring back the OG of the OGs in Simon Hoffman, and he doesn't have to play striker. He could actually come in and play at cam. He could be a great cam. He has 99 stats in acceleration, sprint speed, 94 agility, 97 stamina, 84 strength, 99 reactions, 98 attack position, 89 composure. Free kick accuracy, if I'm not mistaken, was beautiful as well, 92. His crossing is the only thing that's really letting him down in attacking words and penalties. We are bringing back Simon Hoffman. I'm doing it. I am doing it. We are going to have to offer the absolute bag and a half for him to bring him back to the club, but we will do it. Thankfully, we have enough money. They went 437. I'm going to offer them 325 and see what they say to this. Surely we can get it done. There's no point arguing. It's still too short. I'm bringing back Hoffman. Whatever it takes, he will come back to the squad as well. It's bound to happen. I'm telling you now, I will make it happen as soon as I feasibly can. Now, Acuna. I will actually go ahead and let Acuna go. I was going to let Petit go, but Acuna could be sold now because I'm not interested in bringing him or using him at all. So we can go ahead and sell Acuna. And a lot of these players, I'm going to try and start loaning out or really selling because a lot of them just don't have a place in this team. Petit, you kind of have to stay. I don't want you to stay, but you kind of have to stay. So I'm going to block. And we're going to go ahead and quick sim this game against Leeds United. We lose 2-1. Not off to a great start in the league then. Round 2 of trying to bring back in Simon Hoffman. 350 million is going to be my starting offer. They went 437 million. That is a lot of money. 365 million. 100k. I'm gonna offer. They want 37. I'm gonna try and get it low, maybe 400 million. They might accept. Their red bar is high. This might be a lost opportunity. We'll take some time to think about it. Okay, so we might have an answer in for them in a couple days time. Can we get it before Brentford? I would love to bring it in for Brentford. They want 400 million. They have accepted it. Simon Hoffman is coming back to the squad. This is just insane to even think about, and I can't believe he's coming back in for 400 million from Bayern Leverkusen. That's absolutely insane. He will be our biggest purchase forever. But 400 million is kind of criminal to even think about. You just don't have a choice at all but to not bring him in. He's on 430K a week. That's insane to even think about. He wants 370 coming back here. He wants 10 million for 15 goals. Give it to him all. He'll come back. And he's still our club top goal scorer too, by the way. He's our top goal scorer by nearly 100 goals. Kind of like 80-ish, 80, 85, 95, 92 goals actually. Jack Laird is the next best, but he is coming back to the squad. He will be, I mean, he's just going to be great. There's no other way to put it besides he's going to be, like, fantastic. Simon Hoffman is back into the team, and he will carry us into the Europa League. I might have to up the objectives now. 100 goals, that might have to be pushed up. But I can't believe I just spent 400 million on him. I'm going to go ahead and transfer list Weber. I loved Weber, but I'm going to transfer list him. There he is, 99 overall. That's incredible. That's insane to even think about. And his first game is going to be to destroy Brentford. How many goals can he score? Please score like a hat trick. He doesn't score at all. We lose. We lose 2-1 to Brentford. Oh, my Lord. Okay, maybe okay. All right, well, this is interesting. I'm going to end the episode there. When we come back, we will have European football, Europa League football, Simon Hoffman's first actual game for the club. I will see y'all there. Ramsdale just got sold to Atletico Madrid. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.